All right, let's talk about something we hear all the time, the cloud. It's a word that pretty much runs our entire digital lives, but for a lot of people, it's still a bit of a mystery. So what is it? Where is it really? And why is it so much bigger than just a place to store your photos? Let's dive in and figure it out. Okay, so let's get right to the biggest question on everyone's mind. When you save a file to the cloud, where does it go? Like, is it floating up there somewhere? Is it even on this planet?
Well, I hate to spoil the surprise, but it has absolutely nothing to do with the weather. Yeah, the cloud, it's not in the sky. Okay, so if it's not a big, puffy, white thing floating around up there, then what in the world is it? Let's peel back the layers on this massive buzzword.
So at its very core, the cloud is really just a service. Think about it. Instead of all your data and your apps living right there on your phone or your computer, they're actually living in these enormous, super powerful data centers all over the world. And here's the key idea. Companies are basically renting access to all that incredible power instead of having to buy and run all that expensive hardware themselves.
And look, if you only take away one single thing from all of this, let it be this simple phrase. The cloud is just someone else's computer. Seriously. That's it. That's the whole secret. It's not your machine, you're just borrowing it. Now, this whole idea of renting someone else's computer, well, it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. It actually comes in a few different flavors depending on what a business or a person really needs. To make sense of it all, let's use a really simple analogy. Let's talk about cars.
Okay, so this car analogy makes it super easy to get. First, you've got the public cloud. This is just like renting a car. You share the big pool of resources with lots of other people, and you only pay for what you use. Then there's the private cloud. This is like owning your very own car. It's all yours, it's super secure, but you're responsible for the gas, the maintenance, all of it. A hybrid cloud, well, that's a mix. Maybe you own a practical car for daily driving, but you rent a big van for a road trip. And finally, multi-cloud. This is like having Uber, Lyft, and a taxi app on your phone. You just pick whichever service is best for that exact moment. You see, it's all just a trade-off between how much it costs, how much control you want, and how flexible you need to be.
All right, so that's the techie stuff, but why should you care? What does any of this actually mean for you? Well, the truth is, whether you know it or not, you are using the cloud constantly, every single day. Let's just look at a few ways it's already part of your life. You know that show you're binge-watching on Netflix? Think about it. You're not actually downloading that entire massive video file onto your TV. No way. You're streaming it, piece by piece, directly from Netflix's giant servers that are, you guessed it, in the cloud. That's the cloud, in real time, beaming entertainment right to your living room.
And it's the exact same thing for any file you save online. Anytime you upload a photo to Google Drive or a document to Dropbox, you're literally saving it on someone else's computer. It's sitting in a super secure data center just waiting for you to pull it up on your phone, your tablet, your laptop, wherever you are.
And hey, for all you gamers out there, this is a total game changer, literally. Have you ever wondered how you can be playing a game on your console and then just pick it up right where you left off on your PC? Yep, that's the cloud. It's constantly saving your game state so your character, your inventory, your progress, it's all perfectly in sync no matter what device you're on.
So yeah, the cloud is already everywhere. But here's the thing. It's not standing still. Not even close. It's always evolving, and there are a couple of huge trends that are really shaping what comes next. So if we're looking to the future, the two biggest things you need to know about are AI-driven management, which is making the cloud way smarter, and this thing called edge computing, which is all about making the cloud way, way faster. Let's start with AI. I mean, trying to run one of these data centers, they're like the size of a small city. It is mind-bogglingly complex. So what companies are doing now is using artificial intelligence to automate and optimize everything. We're talking about managing cooling systems, routing traffic, even predicting when a piece of hardware is about to fail before it actually breaks. And the result for us? The cloud services we use every day get cheaper, they get more efficient, and they become way more reliable. And then there's edge computing. Now this is really cool. It kind of flips the whole idea on its head. Instead of sending all your data on a long journey, maybe hundreds of miles away to some giant data center, edge computing brings little pieces of the cloud's power physically closer to you. We're talking about maybe a small server in your city or even your neighborhood. By cutting down that travel time, you slash the delay, what nerds like me call latency. And that split-second speed is absolutely crucial for future tech. You know, things like self-driving cars that need to make instant decisions or for augmented reality to feel real. So, as we start to wrap this up, let's circle all the way back to that core idea, the cloud. It really can feel like magic, right? The way your photos just instantly appear on all your devices? But it's not magic. It's a real, physical, global network.
It's all just infrastructure. Cables, servers, buildings, plus a whole lot of really smart software making it all work together. It's a network of someone else's computers, all working for you. So from now on, when you hear someone say something is stored in the cloud, you'll know exactly what they mean, and more importantly, where it actually is.
So just remember, the cloud isn't just some digital filing cabinet in the sky. It's the invisible foundation that our entire digital future is being built on. So the real question isn't just what is the cloud anymore. The real question is, what are we going to build with it next? Thanks for tuning in.